Entertainment.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? Good morning, people. It is the day after Christmas. The day after Christmas. I'm so happy Christmas is finally over. So happy Christmas is finally over. Wow. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning. How y'all feeling? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hard for me to wake up this morning. I was tired, but I got some good sleep in, so I can't complain. So I have some updates for you guys. Just give me 1 second. Good morning. What a chop. Yeah, you see that? Let's chop it up. Chop it up. I don't know why I do that. This is a regular. How was y'all Christmas? Did y'all enjoy y'all Christmas? Now we about to head up to the new year now. 2025. Good morning, good morning. Not looking too much once again from the market today. Good morning, Investor Z. Good morning. So I have some bad news. I mean, it's bad news, but I didn't like over trade or nothing like that. I just hit my personal daily max. Good morning, Trader Graves. I hit my personal daily max last night for agent session. Good morning, Destiny. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, y'all? How was y'all Christmas? This was the setup that I should have taken last night. It was a nice setup, but I'm going to show y'all what happened. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. This is the setup that I should have took. I went over it. I journaled it. And I'm going to share with you guys what I did wrong on this Asian trade last night. Which will cause me to lose 400, which is my max, daily loss for that day. So as you know, people who've already been here know what my Asian strategy is. So what I basically do, I go through. Well, I got the strategy for, I think his name is Shermaine Trades or something like that on YouTube. But from 6 to 7, from the new day opening gap, which I don't know why is not on here, but it's right here. It's right here, which is the 6 o'clock candle once the market opens. And this was the initial buy side. You take the high and the low from 6 to 7. And this was the high and this was the low. So and it ended up London move was, yes, I'm gonna go over that too, Bassett. But I don't trade London. But I figured it was gonna keep pushing up, but we'll see. But it took up the sell side, and what I did was I took it was a fair value gap right here that formed after that, and it was also a SMT here, which is my setup. After it takes a low, which it took the sell side, and it displaced, it took out this high, and then it had a gap here that it came off of. Now I was in profit right here. Let me show y'all. I was in profit right there. Look at that. I was in profit right there when I had took that buy. It was up 10 ticks. I was up 272. I should have went ahead and took that, but of course I wanted to go ahead and take out the buy side. So let me show y'all what happened. It's on Topstep. Okay, yeah. So it ended up coming back down. I had set it to break even. So I was like, okay. And then I think I lost, and then I got back in. And then it just kept dropping. So I got in sales right at this candle right here, and then it just boom hit my loss. But guess what it ended up doing after that? presenting another opportunity right here to get in, and there also was an SMT here. So I just should have waited. I should have waited for the market to, you know, make another move. Good morning, Zayd. I got your email. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what I want to do and going forward with that. But anyways, yeah. So it produced another. It printed another opportunity right here. Displacement, boom, and then it took out the initial buy side liquidity. So it actually did work out. This went up. It filled this gap, and then once I saw this right here, I should have just knew that it was gonna go down. Plus this let me add the brush real quick. Plus this right here, this low was lower than this high. I mean, but this high was lower than this high. Good morning, ML Trades. Good morning. Good morning. I should have known when it kept printing wicks here, and then it ended up producing another gap, and then it inverted this one. So I shouldn't even got in sales right here, because, you know, even though it inverted these, I should have still waited. So that was basically my bad. And then this could have been a setup right here for Asian when it came down. SMT, it displaced, came back down, and my stop loss could have been like right here. And I'm going to practice put my stop loss on the second candle instead of the third candle to save my risk just a little bit more. So this would have been a perfect trade right here for Asian session, but I just got, you know, my personal daily loss got hit. So good morning, Trader Graves. Good morning, Graves. So yeah, you guys, that was my Asian session trade from last night. It ended up playing out, but I basically got chopped up before even the actual move even happened. So here we are here. So we're 2 minutes into 9:30 open. So let me go ahead and mark the open for 9:30. How was y'all Christmas? Michelle, I got the courage to start sharing my trading journey 25. This is my channel. Oh, okay. Okay, Michelle. I see you. I see you. No, you gotta take that first step. That's what I'm doing. Good, get max payout. What's up, get max payout? It's the day after Christmas. I'm glad it's over. I'm not gonna lie. So happy it's over. Good morning, Reese. What's going on? Oh my goodness. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Who took a trade this morning? Anybody took this little buy right here from... Oh, that was 5 a.m. Go to the 1 minute. See what's going on. Ain't nothing really happened at this 9:50. Ooh. Ooh. It is chopped up. Ooh wee. Okay, so we did have some 8:30 news in the unemployment change this morning. Already not happening already so far today. Ooh, that is chopped up. This is a 1 hour fair value gap here. You in a buy? You on US 30? But yeah, so we still have this Asian high / London high right here. It's the daily time frame. This is the previous weekly high right here. Basically, it has not taken out the previous weekly high. So I would say going out of this week, by tomorrow, I want to see if price is going to go ahead and take this previous weekly high to go ahead and take that out for the rest of the week. Well, today, between today and tomorrow. No. Oh, it must be Nasdaq. Christmas was good and peaceful. I was drinking a little bit last night. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I was tired, man. I wanted to trade London, but I just be so tired. I just be so tired, bro. But Yeah, so I really want, for the rest of the week, I really want Naz to take out this previous weekly high right here. That's what I want to see happen. But we'll see. We shall see. Let me go ahead and put my brackets. Combine. Ooh, that's what's up. I'm not sure if I'm going to trade this morning, though. I may just watch it 5-hour shit. Okay. Good morning, best friend. Good morning. My best friend is here. Yeah, Michelle, it's like I already hit my max for Asian session. I just went over the setup that I took, but I should have took this one instead of this one. I took a buy off of where it's at, off of this right here, and then it ended up coming back in, lost, and then I tried to get back in buys and it just kept dropping. It got me out right here, and then I tried to get in sales and then it just pushed up. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Good morning. Happy after Christmas day. The day after Christmas. Now we about to go into the new year, y'all. About to go into the new year. But yeah, so it's like I can't really trade anymore. I tried to move it to 5, but I'll just keep it at 4. I put it, oh no, I need to change that. I'm gonna keep it at 400. It probably ain't gonna do it now because I already done yeah, I already temporarily deactivated from last night. So I have a decision to make. I think I don't know if I'm a paper trade or trade on my this is my funded futures account. I made this 191 the day before Christmas, which was actually surprising. Ready to get my Topstep account. I'm telling you, Reese, get it. But yeah, this is my balance for my funded futures account. So I don't know if I want to trade that, man, with these conditions. So I think I might just paper trade, to be honest with y'all. I might just paper trade today. I don't like trading demo like when I'm streaming, but I'm trying to save my capital on my account because I'm really wanting to take that account into 2025 and just, I mean, I'm gonna have to trade on it because the 31st will make 7 days, and I can't be more than 7 days inactive on the actual account. So it's like I have to take a trade eventually, but I'd just rather do that probably tomorrow. But just to take a trade on, not to really like trade and make money, but I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about that. Because if I take a trade on it today, I'm looking at my calendar. When I look up, I'm looking at my calendar. I have like a calendar up here. If I take a trade today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll still be 5 days. So I'm gonna have to take a trade. I gotta take a trade next week. I have to take a trade by next Thursday if I trade today. If I trade on it today. Or I might just do like a 1 contract trade, not doing too much really. Not risking a lot because I'm really not trying to. I just gotta wait for better conditions though. That's smart. So yeah, yes, because it's like I'm risking my capital, man, and I really don't want to trade on it, but it do have that 7-day. I have to have that. I have to be active. Good morning, Citizen Zero. Good morning. Why did I put the end dog? That's supposed to be a 1 hour fair value gap. So Naz has just hit the 50% of the 1 hour gap. This is the 1 hour gap on ES. So this is the low of the day. That's why I have daily low right here. Daily low right here. 8:30. I gotta put 9:30 open on here too. Let me see. Good morning, Puff Diddy. Good morning, Champion Trades. What's going on? How was y'all Christmas? I know Michelle said her Christmas was good. Y'all check out ML Trades. She's starting off her channel as well to show her journey. Y'all check her channel out. Go subscribe. Anybody took any trades this morning? I'm waiting on It's T Money. I know T Money probably done took a trade already. When he come. Probably trading right now. I think he probably come around 10 o'clock after he done traded. Yeah, it just hit the 50% of this hourly gap. Let me check out US 30. So US 30 looking like. Oh yeah, it's definitely an opportunity here for US 30. That's an hourly fair value gap. So the indices are in sync, which is great, because all of them just tapped into the hourly fair value gap just now. It's dipping into this fair value gap here. It is 1 minute on US 30. So it could be a sell opportunity the way it's rejecting off of that, but it's just best to wait until the 950 macro. I'll wait between 10 and 11 o'clock. It bounced off of this 1 hour gap. It hasn't dug all the way into that yet. So it could reject off of this 1 hour gap and it could drop into this one. It could play ping pong. But we shall see. Starting off in the new year. And yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So ain't nothing wrong with sharing your journey, man. Shoot. I was looking at US 30. I'm just waiting and see what this, 9:30 open is bringing, and just go from there and then see how price is gonna move. Nas hit the 50% of that joker though. It just pushed up very ugly. It's the 15-minute. It's like it just consolidated and pushed up and consolidated for a freaking since 6:30 until 9:15. Hey D Trader, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How was y'all Christmas? I might paper trade this morning, y'all, cause I had like I was saying, I had hit my personal daily loss and agent session last night. I don't really want to use my funded futures account, so it may just be a paper trade this morning, guys. Let me go ahead and put this on the. Well, I gotta activate my practice account. I thought I did that already. Okay, there you go. So yeah, y'all, I might trade on a practice account. I don't know. I'm trying to save my capital on my money, on my funded futures account. I'm not gonna lie. I want to wait until next year, which is in a few days, to trade on it with better price action. So trade another combine. Yeah, I only have one right now, D Trader. I only have one. Oh, I gotta set my levels again on here. Yeah, if I had a combine, I would trade on it, but okay, I can move all this right now. I'll explain all of that. Wait, I need my new day opening gap though. But yeah, the Asian strategy actually played out. I just got played early before the actual move happened. All right, let me go to the 15. Okay. Ooh, I'm about to sneeze. It won't come out. Just 1 hour. Yep. Man, I thought I fixed this. 12 hours. Oh shoot, my bad, y'all. I'm not reading the comments. Give me 1 second. I know something's going on. Bottom. Okay, nobody said nothing. Good morning, good morning. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I had a pretty good Christmas. Can't complain. I got the best Christmas gift ever. I'm a huge Whitney fan. My mama got me a freaking original, because you know I like to wear robes. So she got a Whitney plastered robe for me. She got it made. Like all of her pictures and stuff is like on the back of it. Ooh, y'all, let me show y'all what could have been a great setup, right? After it took out the initial buy side from Asian session, right? Look how it took it out. It took out this high as well, and then it came down, tapped into this fair value gap right here. If you put the standard deviations on here, you see how it hit all of those levels, bro? Just look at it. Like this, it hit. You want this, the -2 and the -2.5 to be your take profits, and it hit the -4 to the T. Like, well, I wouldn't say to the T, but it went through it. It went through all of the take profits. But I had already got hit from my freaking thing, so it's like then by the time I saw it, like price was like right here, so I was like I didn't want to hop in. But my stop loss could have been, if I would have took this, stop loss would have been right here. I want to try my stop loss on the second candle, that middle candle that's actually in the that's producing the gap. I mean, like, this could have been so much a huge trade right here. Could have took it all the way down. Just looking at what a take profit could have been. This was basically the manipulation. Once it broke out, it manipulated, came all the way down here. Well, this was, you can count this right here as manipulation right here, because you count that low, the high and the low, and then it goes back in the gap, and then that's where you put your manipulation. But being that dip down lower, you could have moved it down, move your deviations right here, because it manipulated, it came out just like the power of 3. Looking for another trade now during this macro. Okay, yeah, we are in the macro right now. I just wanted to show y'all that setup that could have been, could have ate off that around midnight. Basically, it did that around midnight. Oh wow, okay. It went back into this consolidation though. I would have loved for it to just kept pushing up higher, but it just went right back. It went right back into this consolidation. I mean, you can count this too, but it went right back into that, man. I don't like to see that. What's up, Pat Val? What's going on? If you're new here, tell me where you're from. If you're just discovering me. Just scalp the head and shoulders on the 1 minute for a quick 230. Ooh, shoot. Let me see. Definitely head and shoulders for sure. Shoulder, head, shoulder, yep. Because it did hit that 1 hour gap to 50%. Yep. New Jersey, what's up? New Jersey in the house. Do y'all still have an NBA team? New Jersey, okay, yeah, Nets, but did they move that to New York? New York Knicks. Should be New Jersey Nets. Brooklyn Nets. They moved it to Brooklyn. First you off that on that short. That's what's up. Why is that showing? No, that's not right. That's supposed to be 850, not 950. I don't understand why. Man, this is, I don't know what be going on with this thing, bro. If anything, I'm waiting for it to take out this daily low and just go from there. But yeah, I do see that head and shoulders. Period. Yeah, that's not my setup, but that's a good look though. Head and shoulders. Could have got in at the close of this candle, or you just could have got in at the top of this. It depends. Could have got in right here when this candle opened right after that, and could have took it to the daily low. Yep. That's just not my setup. I mean, I could have took it off. I could have took it off that 1 hour gap, but that's still not my setup. It has to take out a low or a high. So that's why I didn't. I wasn't really. I was just chilling. So once it take out this daily low, then I'll be looking to see for possible setups after it take out this low, because I don't like this range. It can go back into this range, you know what I'm saying? But it's about to take it out now. Alright, daily low has been taken out. The low of the day so far anyway. It's the low from like 6 something. Same thing for NAS. Yeah, this low printed around 5:06 this morning. Alright. See what it's gonna do. I'm looking at ES over here too, keeping an eye out on that, seeing the correlations and whatnot. Trying to think if I'm gonna trade. I really don't want to though. On my funded futures account. I think I just had a moment. Maybe I want to fill in that gap on RTH. Okay, it just tapped into this gap right here. I'm looking for a displacement I'm looking for it to come up here, leave a gap, and then push up. Like have the gap to be like right here. And then I take that entry off of that. That's what I'm looking for. If I don't get that, then I'm not going to take the trade. Or a displacement lower. Like if it come up here, tap into this gap. This is what I'm looking for right here. That's what I'm looking for. Either a displacement lower or a displacement higher. Who caught that dump? Caught me on that short on the break it over downside. News at 10? What news? What's up, Amen? Yeah, it just wasn't my setup, y'all. I don't just take. I could have taken it off of that 1 hour, but it was still within that range. It still was in this range though. Like it still was in this consolidation. This the overall range right here. From the Asian London high to the daily low. So it's definitely in a discount. So I'm looking for it to go up there and take out. We'll go back into the Asian low and the midnight open and take out the Asian London high. That's what I'm waiting for. Daily person out to around 11, around 10. Yeah. Okay, so we do have a gap here. There's two gaps. So this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about when I was looking for a displacement up to the upside. I wanted to come down, push to this one, so I could have a better risk to reward. I can say I wanted to go all the way up there, but I want to just probably get it to the top of that hourly gap. Congratulations, Amen. That's what's up. I need to get a hand clap sound or something. I don't think I'm gonna trade. I'm not gonna trade on my funded futures account. I'm trying to save my capital, bro. On that account, I'm only up 191 on it. It's like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like a good It's looking like a good setup so far, though. I needed to pull back into one of these gaps, though. Now I'll be only risking 19 ticks. Yeah, I'll probably just take it on this practice account. Still waiting on that pullback, or it can bounce off of one of these gaps here. I'm only looking for buys. You hype. That's what's up, man. That's what Oh, you did say Topstep combine. Good job, Amen, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, sir. Frank accounts, congrats. Donald Trump. Donald Trump is in the building, guys. Donald Trump is in the building. Happy for you, Amen. That's what's up. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. That's a song or something, ain't it? That's what it's all about. Put your right foot in. What is that? And you drink it all about. You do. Oh, that's the hokey pokey. Okay, so we're in. What is this? Oh, this is the consolidation area, the consolidated area right here. That's what this is. This purple is the consolidated area. Ooh, look at the 5-minute on ES. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm gonna use a paper trade. Now watch this trade hit, and I'm using the freaking paper trade account. I'm in a trade up, man. We shoot. I just be doing stuff on the weekend when it come down to crypto. Just be testing out strategies and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a paper trade, y'all. I ain't trying to do too much. Just waiting on the pullback. That's all I'm waiting on. Or it could be a 2-minute trade, 2-minute pullback. Yeah, the 2-minute looks better. But let me see what the risk to reward will be. It'll be 27 ticks versus 19. What you laughing at, Michelle? Y'all would probably take it. Anything beyond here would be like more. Oh, I'm in a debacle. It's like I just want to save my account until January. I ain't trying to trade it. That's why I was just trading on them combines, but I done hit my doggone personal daily loss. And it's hitting this 8:30 open, it's 9:30 open in this consolidation right here. Right now. But kudos to everybody who took this sell right here. It's just not my setup, bro. It's just not my setup. Because I don't know what I really would have been. I mean, from retail trading in the past, though, this is a head and shoulders. Could have got in right here, but I wasn't really even looking at it. I was just looking at it as if it was just hitting the 50% of this hourly gap. I forgot you were in the trade. Talking about, yeah, you just be doing stuff. I do. Because I be trading on Ethereum and stuff, like on a weekend on a paper trade. And be testing out my setup on the Ethereum. I think I got the time frame that it works on Ethereum throughout the weekend, but I'm just trying to narrow it down because sometimes it works, sometimes it's kind of iffy. So all right, got 6 more minutes in this macro. So the first 10 minutes it dumped, the next 10 minutes it just took off for buys. I'm gonna have this one. I'm gonna have ES on the 2-minute. Well, I didn't. Guess I'm just watching. It did tap into this gap. It's another gap right here. Merry Christmas, Ron. I hope you had a good Christmas. I'm so glad it's over. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so happy it's over. I'm so happy it's over. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, took the New York high and NQ didn't. Okay, yeah, from this morning, yeah, from 9:30, yeah. That's what I'm saying. NQ be slow, man. Sometimes you have to take trades on ES because ES will like be quicker or something. The setups are quicker. Is this the high from 9:30 right here? And it already done took it on ES, so it's like ooh, Ron. Yeah, that's a blessing. That was a late Christmas gift. Finally. Ooh. Y'all, anybody in here watch Hey Best Friend? It's all big head. Switch from forest to future is the best decision. I'm telling you, amen. I'm telling you. That's how I was able to be have my 5K payout, bro. Yeah, Forex still lit, but it got to be something that you just building up, to be honest. Cause futures is just so much better, man. The spreads is more regulated. There's so many. Okay, it's finally pulling back. I'll be waiting. I want it to come down and hit this one. Okay. Okay. So it stayed within this consolidated range. It's finally pulling back. I think I'm gonna do an execution instead. This is a paper trade, by the way. I'm not trading on any combines or any I'm not trading on my funded futures account. I think I may end up just taking a trade in Asian tomorrow to keep, so I won't be I'll keep my 7 days. I can't have it inactive for more than 7 days. So, and I traded on it the day before Christmas. If you new here, tell me where you from. If you trade, what you trade? You trade futures or forex? Thank you for pulling up. I think all of the big time traders not trading. What? They interviewed you and shut it down. Oh, they shut down your house and futures. Oh, what to go? Are they watching? I want to say, is that Bluey? I think. Yeah, they watching Bluey. I think. From the Bay, trade futures. Okay, Kim. Man, y'all took a loss last night. The Warriors took a big loss from Lakers last night. My team is the Lakers, but they got a lot of work to do, man. Lakers, I like the Grizzlies. I like Minnesota. Oh, okay. I like Minnesota. I say Minnesota, Grizzlies, the Lakers. On the east side, I like the Heat, but I haven't really, because my favorite player is Dwayne Wade, so it's like I learned to, yeah, they do suck. I learned to I like LeBron when he came to Miami, so and being that D Wade was my favorite player, is kind of like when he came, it was like, oh, okay, best friend. So that's why I'm a LeBron fan now, because he played with D Wade, my favorite player. So, and they won 2 championships together, so. He should have made that 3 against them sorry Pistons. But I ain't gonna lie, the Pistons was bullying them all night, bro. That game. They ain't going nowhere. It's just one of them things where you never gonna see that team again. But they can beat you. But you not gonna see them in the playoffs. You're not gonna. It's like, okay, whatever. You took an L from them, but they not gonna make no noise. Falcons win the Super Bowl this year. I don't know, man. I've been stopped watching Falcons years ago. Because they pissed me off so bad when they lost against the Patriots. They was beating the Patriots so bad. And then all of a sudden, they just let them win. Like, I never watched a NBA. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever watched a football game after that. I used to be a diehard Falcons fan. Especially when Vic was playing. But I was still, Matt Ryan was pretty good. I don't even know if he's still. That's what I'm saying. Nova just text you. Uh-oh. Yeah, they just ate some cereal. They ain't wanted my oatmeal. I be trying to feed them, and they picky churn. They churn picky these days. Fucking fan. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. They can't win nothing. Georgia, they better follow in Georgia's footsteps. Georgia been winning. They need to take some tips from Georgia, man. I think Georgia done won like 3-4 times, ain't it? The Falcons ain't win nothing. Have they ever won a Super Bowl? It's just pathetic, bro. Just pathetic. That's why I stopped watching, man. Chiefs taking over. They done won. What man name is? Mahomes. He done won about 2 times, ain't it? 2, 3 times? No, I don't think he won 3 times. I know he won 2. Trash. I just stopped watching. Cause why? Why? One more time. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. I might take a trade tomorrow on my funded futures account, but I'm just trying to save my capital, really. I'm only trading because of that 7-day inactivity rule. That's it. If it wasn't for that, I would not be trading on it. But I'm thinking I might go ahead and buy another Topstep account. I don't know. But I hit my personal daily loss during Asian last night, so which was $400. Yeah, I hit it last night for Asian, so that's why I'm not trading on my Topstep right now. and I only have one account. So I'll be paper trading, guys. My setup has yet to show up. I have ES on the 2-minute because it seemed like it'll be a setup. It'll be a better setup. Bruh, does anybody watch Country Wayne skits? I need to vent. Nobody. Ain't just 20 people. Y'all don't watch Country Wayne? Beat her. Beat her. Beat her. This man been cheating on his wife's best friend and got her pregnant. It finally hits the fan. They've been waiting. It's been an entire year. They have been dragging this storyline out, and today is the day. I'm not married, but somebody will have to get beat up, at least. Dolphin fan? Ooh, my daddy was a Dolphin fan. He loved the Miami Dolphins, man. That's when what was the yeah, you see, yeah, up and down. I'm waiting to see what it's gonna do here. I'm paper trading, y'all. I'm not risking any capital. I don't know. It seemed like ES maybe like the markets. Yep. It took out the low of the day. It displaced here. It took out all these highs. It displaced here. So I'll be looking for like a buy here. Diddy fan here. Puff Diddy should have said that. Puff Diddy, you still here? He's still locked up. That's crazy. We don't know what these celebrities be doing, man. These celebrities be doing some crazy stuff. We'll never know. We just regular, everyday working people, man. We don't be knowing nothing about that crap. My thing is, if you have money, like, you know how quiet I would be? You know how out the way I would be if I was rich? The most you'll probably see me is if I'm outside helping people or something. But to be involved in foolishness like that, why? He moved the whole entire chart. Where is the silver bullet, bruh? I would be patient and watch it. Cause it look like it's inverting that gap right there. So talking about ES though. This is called forward testing too. To people who don't know, actually watching the markets in real time. It's like back testing, but you're forward testing. You're watching the charts in real time. My bread and butter setup is a yeah, you don't need to trade that on, Michelle. You already done made, how much you say you made? Like 600 and 300 today? Let me scroll up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, roughly $800. Yeah, you don't want to mess that up. You don't want to mess that up, fam. Go ahead and get you something to eat. But my bread and butter setup, Pat, is just like what's showing here. Matter of fact, I can show you during Asian session that I showed. This is an example. This is an example right here. So I'm not sure if you heard of ICT concepts, but I redid my levels, but I'm gonna show you real quick. Ooh, look at these equal lows down here. Yeah, it's gonna definitely come back down to take this Asian low out for sure. So from Asian session, this was the high, and this was the low. It took out the low here, and what I look for a low to be taken, and I look for SMT, and I wait for a displacement, which is this setup here. This is the SMT, which is the same thing as divergence, and then a fair value gap, which is here. And this is the setup that I look for right here. Stop loss can either be the bottom of this second candle or this candle right here. And then it took out the buy side. That's basically my setup, Pat. How are y'all? My mama calling me. Alright, thank y'all for holding y'all. That was my mom. I had to answer that. I'm trying to take a trade on ES. That's what I'm saying. I'm new to taking trades on Trading View. I want to take a trade on ES, but it put it on NAS. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay, so I got to do it on it. Trying to see if it'll take out this Asian high. Well, this Asian and London high actually. A lot of gotta make sure the window is highlighted. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was highlighted. I don't know. That's another reason why I'm not taking a trade on my funded futures right now, because I'm still. I mean, I know how to place a trade and stuff, but you know, coming from Topstep, it's kind of a difference. Not too much of a difference, but you know, they don't show the amount, so. But it didn't come back down. I mean, it came back down to this gap, but it didn't come back down to this one. And on NAS, it used this gap right here. So it didn't come back down. So if I was trading today, it would have been a no trade. Oh, I probably would have took a buy off of this, but you still have these imbalances down here, and you also have a gap right here. Did it tap this one? Did anybody catch these buys though? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not my setup, man. It was opportunities, but it's just not my setup. Okay, it did tap it. It nicked it on this third gap here. But when you're looking for that displacement back down, you really wanted to hit this first fair value gap right here. But yeah, it just would have been probably if you use long short tool, you can see a risk tool bar. Yeah, I know. But it'd be off. You can see the amount. Yeah, I can see the risk tool. I'm talking about the amount. Like saying it says sell limit there and it says sell stop. It don't show the amount right there. So I just have to. But you caught this Turtle Garden. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But it didn't show my setup for the 950 macro. This could be the silver bullet for the 10 to 11, but and that's what ES. As far as NAS just didn't do nothing I wanted it to do at all. Now, even if I would have took this sell right here, even if I would have took that sell, it only came down with 42 ticks, and I would have wanted it to come out and take this low or come back down to this daily low. So I would have probably ended up getting stopped out when it came up here if I would have took this sell. That's why I don't like taking trades in the middle of the range. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. Both my Apex bills. That's what's up, Citizen Zero. Good luck, guys. Good luck to you as well. Now, Michelle. Oh, practice account. Oh, I was about to say, all right, now. You said 1021. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Come out and taking on my combat, though. No, don't be mad. Don't be mad. I'm trying to be disciplined. Yep, you're doing good. You're doing good, Michelle. You're doing good. You fought the urge. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be disciplined today, man, because that's what I'm saying. It's tricky price action. And even though y'all found setups, and that's good, that's great, that's beautiful, it just wasn't my personal setup. You know what I mean? And that's what being disciplined is all about. You have to wait for your setup. If you don't see the setup, then It's like, don't trade it. You know what I'm saying? I do see reasons to get in, but it's just not my setup. It's just that simple. I mean, it really didn't give me nothing that I was looking for. Not on ES either. 950 macro, it just came and dumped. It didn't come back down in this place into this gap like I wanted it to. That would have been a beautiful risk to reward. Wouldn't have been risking much or nothing. But it's like, if I would have got in here, then stop loss would have been crazy. Like, where would I put a stop loss between all of this imbalance here? You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't have been a good place to take a buy. Now, I'm on ES. I wanted to come back down here, but this would still be fortunate if I was taking it on like a combine. Fought the urge and watch those profits play in my face. It's okay, Michelle. It's okay. It's okay. You did good with discipline, man. Because think about it. You don't want to be making all that money in a different session, and then you come to the other session, and then you just completely blow it. Trade your setup here, discipline. Thank you, Reese. Yeah, I don't care if you're saying I'm trading myself. Yeah, exactly. Same here. It's okay, Michelle, but you're doing really good. You're doing really good. Because what if it didn't play out and you took it on your combine account? Did you lock your account? Lock it now. Lock it now. Now. Right now. Lock it. Lock it. That's why I put my personal daily loss on here. Even though I know if I just would have waited, or if I didn't have this limit, I could have definitely taken this buy during Asian session, and it would have played out. But I was already breached it. So I'm not gonna lie, I felt some type of way when that happened, but that was hard. I'm not gonna lie, because this is my setup. It took the low from the SMT, it displaced, boom, came right back into this gap. This is my setup right here. Boom, boom, boom. 3 confluences. SMT 1, fair value gap 2, 3. It tapped into the gap. This is my setup, and the same thing for sales as well. Basically the same thing, but on the downtrend, on its way down. I don't know. Cause it can still just drop into all of this. It left all of this imbalance down here. Let me see what US 30 doing, because I did look at US 30 on the fence. Topstep X and Trader Bait with Topstep. Topstep is good, Reese. Ain't nothing wrong with Topstep. I use Topstep X. Like, the platform is clean. The only thing I don't like is maybe the colors, but I learned to kind of deal with it. It tells you everything you need to know. It tells you your balance, your max loss. It tells you everything right here. And then this is another reason why I like it as well. You can see your overall P&Ls and everything. It's giving you a line out with everything. You know what I'm saying? And then like how you did for the month, you know, and stuff like that. Take a look at the 30 minutes, see what you think. Let me see. Oh, yeah. 30 minute tells a story. It took out this low. Well, it consolidated for one. Broke out of the consolidation. Took out this low. Went right back into the consolidation. Now, it's heading back to the hourly fair value gap. So if it takes this high right here, then yeah, that'll be a confirmation. But there is a 30-minute imbalance here also. So this can be the draw right now. And it's a new day. The new day opening gap is in that. And then the midnight open is here. So there's definitely reason enough. I'm going to move this initial buy side. That's pretty much from Asian session. So Yeah, and yeah, that's a mouthful of that, Pat. It's clear as day what just happened. It will not close below none of this. There's no candles that close below this consolidated area. It wicked. So it is allergic to selling right now. But I would wait for a close above, like, how many times? So 20 minutes, 21 minutes left. So maybe the 15 or the 5. Wait for a close above this high. Oh, it just took it out. Need a close though. You see how I left all this inefficiencies imbalance down here. But yeah, from looking at this 30-minute, it is not trying to look. It's not trying to break below there. It's not trying to drop or nothing at all. And look at this. Look at this down here. Hit the 50% of that clean. Clean. Look at that. That is not by accident. The market does that on purpose. Thursday look good and short, but that new week opening got me worried. Yeah, man. My goddaughter's still in there listening to Christmas music. Talking about Santa Claus is coming to town. It's still in the Christmas spirit. But yeah, it tapped into this 30-minute fair value gap to the T. Wow, that shows a lot. That's why it has not broken below, because it already pulled back and took the 50% of this 30-minute gap. Wow. That's just beautiful. I love it. Freaking love it. Gotta love it. That's where it dipped down to, the midpoint of that 30-minute freaking gap. And now it just took out the high from the 1 hour, this 1 hour fair value gap, and now it's tanking. Let me see. Look at that. Why don't you take a look at that? I think it's just a pullback though, to be honest. Again, not my setup. If it can come all the way down here, then I'll take buys. But then again, at risk of it just tanking at that point. So ES tapping into this gap again. It's tapping into this consolidated area on NAS. Guess we're just watching price action, guys. It's not showing me none of my setups at all. It's not showing me nothing. But y'all see how price works though? It just took out the New York high basically from 9:30 open. This high happened at 9:38. It just took the high. And it also, this inside of a 1 hour fair value gap. So I guess this just turned into a forward testing session. Okay, so if you're looking for sales, you know, even though it's not in the place where I want it to be, it's somewhat of an SMT. Well, it is a SMT right there. So I'll be looking for price to tap either into this fair value gap or this one. And look like it's about to do it now. And drop for sales, but it's not guaranteed. Now what you want to see, how it's going to tap into this gap. It just tapped the bottom of it. It literally just tapped the bottom of this gap. But it has the room to push all up in there. Ooh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Did y'all see that? That's what you want to see. And it tapped the bottom of this gap here, and it just reversed. Now, is it going to stick? I don't know. It would take it if it's 10:50. Yeah, you still have about 6 minutes, but that was beautiful. This is my setup. I don't like the placement of the setup though, because it's still within the range. But this isn't a bad trade. I say this is like a, I don't know, because you just don't know if it's gonna stick or not. You just gotta take that risk. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm sorry, but I did see it. It took out the high. It formed the S&T. I mean, then you can put your standard deviations here from here to where it manipulated at. Well, I wouldn't say a manipulation, but just from this high to this low where it came back down. And then those will be your take profit levels. And you see how the daily low lined up with the -2 on the deviation, standard deviations. And then the -2.5 lined up with the middle of the 30-minute fair value gap. That was beautiful. But with the conditions and the placement of it is kind of tricky. The conditions is kind of tricky. Still in quarter 4, but that is a beautiful setup. If it will stick or not, that's the question. Risk to reward, you're only risking 18 ticks. And then it's kind of it's a lot of imbalance down here, so you can really take it until this low right here, aka the 30%, I mean the 50% of the 30-minute fair value gap. That was a beautiful setup. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just not risking it. I'm just not about to risk it. I'm sorry. Because you're still inside this. It's still inside this consolidated area right here. So it's still risky. You know what I mean? It could still come down into it. And it's a gap right here inside of the range. And then push back up. Smart money tool. Divergence. You ever heard of divergence? It's basically the same thing as divergence. One high is higher than the last one, like this, and so you just put that line right here. That's it. That's all it is. Because when I first started learning it, I was thinking too, like, what is SMT? It's smart money tool, aka divergence. That's all it is. See, it nicked it again. But see, in these conditions, that's what I'm saying. It's inside of a range. But that is my setup to the T. But if this would have happened, if it would have taken out like the Asian high, London high, you want to take this setup after it took a major high, an Asian or London high, or a buy side liquidity, you know, type situation. But being that it's in the middle of this range, that's probably why it's not going to stick, because it's still in the middle of this doggone range. And then look at the price action on the higher time frame. That's how Nas be tricking a lot of people, bro. But it's headed up to the premium though, because it just came all the way down to the discount. So this is the range that you're looking at. So this will pose as the buy side liquidity, and this will pose as the sell side liquidity. It took out the sell side, and now it's headed up to the high. He called SMT to him means smart money trap. That's another way to look at it, because sometimes they do fail. It don't always work out. That's what I'm saying. If it depends on the placement. Like if it would have happened right up here after breaking this Asian / London high, then that would be a level for, you know, volume to be pushed down. And you gotta always make sure that time matches with price. Like if it's a macro time or if it's a silver bullet time, that'll give you more confluence and more reason to get in the trade. My mama calling me again. Let me see. Oh, I see why she calling me.
Amber, you already hit me in the eye. Let me go. Let me go. Let my hair go. Let me go. I will let you go. Once you don't let it go, I'm gonna drag you down this way. I'm gonna drag you. I'm gonna drag you this way. Let my hair. Shit, go get my keys. Let me go. Let me go.
That's my phone, y'all. I've been waiting for this to happen. I watch skits on Facebook, and I've been waiting for this part to happen for so long. Ooh. Girl, you running slow. She been gone. She been gone. She been gone, girl. You need to be getting with your husband. Your husband. What would y'all do? Let me ask this to the chat. If you are a woman, if your husband slept with your best friend, with your best friend, how would you react to that? Your husband cheated on you with your best friend. Oh, and it gets juicier. And he got her pregnant. And had a baby. And hid the baby from you. She didn't even find out about the baby yet. What would you do? Me? Oh yeah, she getting dragged. I'm sorry. But see, another thing, the only thing that makes this a pass, because one thing I don't get is when like a woman finds their, you know, man or whatever getting cheated, they always go for the woman. I don't understand that. Like, go for the man. Like, that's the person who you with. But in this case, the woman is her best friend. So yeah, she got to get these hands. I'm sorry. Well, it looks like we're in the 1050 macro now. It's 1052. That's what my mama was calling me, because me and my mama watched these skits. Let me see if this fair value gap holds. But looking at ES though, yeah, it ain't. That's what I'm saying. The market. This is why I'm not risking my Funded Futures account, bro. This is exactly why. Jesus talk. Oh, I'm still gonna talk about Jesus regardless, Jay. What I'm saying, if I'm in that situation and my husband cheated on me with my best friend, I'm sorry, she gotta get dragged. Like, she gotta get beat up. I'm not. What I'm supposed to do? Turn the other cheek? Oh no. I'm sorry. She got to get these hands. Oh, okay. But see, when NAS do that, it make you want to believe that. It make you want to believe that it's gonna keep trading down lower. But you're playing right in the hands of NAS. Nasty NAS. Yeah, it just wasn't my. Even though I wasn't trading on it anyway, it wasn't even my setup. It's just the fact that it's playing around in this range. So it's definitely not perfect. Well, I wouldn't say perfect. It's just not decent enough price action. But for people who don't trade ICT concepts, it definitely was a setup. You know, on this drop right here. It definitely was a buy setup right there, but it's just not my setup. So no excitement here, people. Not really much excitement here. Yep, only up 191 on my funded futures account. That's it. This is my progress so far. Yeah. It might hold. I don't know though. It's too much in this consolidated area. Oh, that's what's up, yo, Quet. You passed your my fund futures on Monday. Don't think I'm trading funders. Yeah, that's how I feel, and I'm just starting off. I'm just starting mine off. I just don't want to take that risk on it. You know, I'd rather take that risk on a Topstep on my Topstep combine, you know, than do that. Hopefully, I can get a nice Asian session set up tonight. And it's crazy because it was an actual setup, but it's like after you done got chopped up and then your setup happens, that's what happened. But I want to see if it's going to invert this right here. But when this happened, this is what you want to see. This rejection right here. It's what you want to see. But you want to see this after it taking an actual high out, like an Asian high or something like that, inside of a range. NAS is still inside this range. It's in the freaking... It's headed to the premium right now. It's in the discount now, but it's consolidating bad. Took out the sell side / daily low. Tapped into this 30-minute fair value gap. Previous daily low down there. Super far away, but if you look on the 30-minute, then it'll seem like, okay, well, yeah, it want to be bullish. It want to go ahead and, you know, go into the premium, which I think it still will as well, but I just wanted to show you guys the setup that I look for. But if that setup will happen up here after taking out this high, then yes, that would be the perfect setup for that session. That's why it's not happening right now, because it's in the middle of the range. This is the premium, this is the discount. But when it took this high, it did drop. If you're a scalper, you could have took this drop right here. You know, even when it hit that fair value gap and dropped further down, could have got, I don't know, like 20 something ticks. If you would have got in after that close, yeah, about 36 if you would have, you know, got in there. But yeah, congratulations, yo, Quick. Yes, what's up? Oh yeah, so this is exactly why this trade is not playing out. because it's in the middle of the range. It's coming out of this consolidation right here. This is actually a break and retest. It broke it before, but it ended up coming all the way down, dipping all the way into this 30-minute fair value gap, took out this low here, and then it spiked up. And then it came up again, took out this high, came back down, retested it. And now it could be flying right now. Let me move this. Because obviously it's headed to the premium right now. Yeah, it's in the premium, officially in the premium right now. But it's dangerous taking a trade in the middle of a range, so. And it's like, you can see it here, but it just wasn't my setup, my displacement. Well, it happened here on a 3-minute. So it did happen, but still, it's inside that range, bro. But this a daredevil trade. This a daredevil trade. I'm just not about to risk capital. I'm sorry. This is actually the setup right here, though. I just don't like that it's inside. Ugh. Like consolidation. And then the stop loss would have been 36 ticks to take out the Asian/London high. But it's so many things in between. Got this 1 hour gap. But this is my setup. It's just the conditions of the setup. That's what I'm saying. These conditions. That's why a lot of I'm pretty sure a lot of what's up Mike Mick, that's why a lot of your favorite traders not trading live, which for me it'll be Tanya trades and well, I wouldn't say favorite traders, but people that you probably follow on the stream not really trading because of the conditions. You can find something, but it won't be as clean. But this was the setup right here, but look how ugly it happened in the middle of the range. It took out the daily low, the low of the day. It was more of a confluence that attacked into this 30-minute fair value gap though. But being that it went right back in the range, it still could have, you know, did some crazy crap. But it got to be like a daredevil just to risk this, take the risk on this trade. The retail trader in me, of course, want to put my stop here, but yeah. But this is actually my setup, guys. It's just the conditions of it. It just is trash. And I'd rather not put my account in risk of that. And it ended up inverting these gaps that I marked on the 1 minute. When it took out this high, it formed the S&T. This is actually a market structure shift. But it ended up inverting it. That's the difference between regular conditions and crappy conditions. Low probability conditions. We got a low probability. Thank you. I did. I tried. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna stream today. But I was like, you know what? I kept my word. I said Thursday and Friday. So plus, you never know. It's like even on the days where price is likely not to be pretty, just show up. You might find something. You know what I'm saying? And then you use proper risk management. You just never know. But of course, the disciplined thing to do is just to not trade at all. But you know, when you're a trader and you trade for real, you know, you can't really fight that urge sometimes. Which I commend Michelle. Michelle made money on her during Asian session, and she was disciplined and she didn't trade for this session, but she took a practice trade and it ended up working in her favor. So that shows mad discipline. That shows mad discipline. Michelle in the chat, ML trades. What's up, Star? For Ms. Information if you like to do it. And still giving information if you would like to do it, so it's helpful. Oh yeah, I'm always giving out information for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's what this channel is all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling nothing. I don't have a. I do want to do a Discord though. I do, to have a community. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like in my first videos, like if I sell something, it will be me. I won't be selling no, like, it'll be me and how I trade. But as far as like fundamental stuff, you can learn that stuff for free, bro. At the end of the day, you even with other traders, like, you basically paying for the way they look at the market and how they, what works for them. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the way people trade helps you with how you trade. Because that's what happened with me. Kenzo, the Forex Heist here on YouTube, I saw the way he traded, and that's how I found out about ICT concepts. So you just never know, when you learn from something and you invest in that person, they could give you value, you know, and it can work for you. So that's what happened with me. So yeah. But as of right now, it won't close above the 1 minute. Not 1 minute. This 1 hour fair value gap right here. Hold on, y'all. They start with all that arguing and stuff. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate you. But yeah, information is given for sure. Because at the end of the day, we all in this together. Like, we all are traders. We're trying to out here and make it for our families, you know, be financially stable. You know, this economy, we don't know how this economy is going to work. Donald Trump is president now, and I think that's actually going to benefit us on these charts. Because, you know, Donald Trump is always going to have something going on. So all that's going to do is have keep the markets with plenty volume for the year of 2025. So we got to start off this year right. You feel me? You got to have discipline, cut the crap, stop blowing these accounts, even though you're still going to do it. But, you know, it's good to say. That's part of trading. But just use proper risk management, man. We got to stop playing around and just really be disciplined. Because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. And before I even had my little payout, everybody be like, oh, what do I need to do? How can I become a better trader? Like, just stop doing stupid stuff. It's that simple. You know, I'm pretty sure the reason why you lose is because you're doing something crazy to hinder yourself from being successful. That's what I had to figure. I had to figure that out the hard way. I'm thinking it had to be like this special formula, this special strategy. Every strategy works, bro. Every strategy works. You just have to implement it the right way. That's it. It's nothing special. It's you. That's what I had to learn, because I was bouncing from strategy to strategy. You just got to find a specific strategy that works for your personality. You know what I'm saying? If you're the type person that just likes trying out new things and can't stick with one thing, it's going to be a little hard for you to find that specific strategy, because you're going to be doing the same thing with your trading without you not really realizing it. That's how I was. Working 9 to 5, I never had a problem finding a job, but I kept bouncing from job to job because I didn't like what this job was doing. I didn't like this, didn't like that. I kept bouncing from job to job. And guess what I was doing in my trading? I was bouncing from strategy to strategy, trying to find the perfect strategy. So that's why when I came across the Forex Heist on YouTube, and I saw how he traded, and he said just go to the ICT 2022 mentorship, I had a whole eye opener, and it just worked for me. What works for me may not work for you. You know, you just have to figure it out and try it out. It's okay to try out new things when you still haven't figured it out, but at the end of the day, you want to be able to stick with something that works and that's consistent for you. You know what I mean? Because you can follow somebody, you can pay $100 a week or however a subscription, and it may not even work for you because you don't understand it. You can't grasp the concept of it. So that means you have to find something that works for you. in that case. If you still haven't found something that works for you, it's okay to find another strategy that works for you. But if it works, but it's kind of like some days don't work or some days it do, just kind of give it some time. Give it 5 to 6 months or 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. Just try it out. Just kind of have a longevity with that specific strategy. You know what I'm saying? You want to give yourself time to work out the strategy. Because that's what happened with ICT concepts for me. You have to give it time, because at first, I'm not going to lie, I couldn't get with the volume. The volume was way too fast. I was coming from Forex. Forex is more slow paced, because you can really trade Forex. You really don't have, where for me, I really didn't have a time frame where I was trading. I was just taking trades at however time I wanted to take. Let me look at the charts. It can be freaking 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock. But in my head, I'm like, Forex, all it does is kind of stops when the market closes, and then you back in the trade. So I wasn't thinking, okay, this is not the right time for trading. So when I learned ICT concepts, he gives you a specific time to get in the trades, and time matches with price, and the time matches with the volume. You have macros to your disposal, you have the silver bullet to your disposal. So you have these specific time frames where you need to trade, and it works out. Because at the end of the day, it's an algorithm. The price is not just moving by happenstance. Like, oh, well, why is it doing this? Price had to come down and take out this low, take out this liquidity down here for it to go back up. As long as you can figure out what the liquidity is for that day, we'll be fine. That's why when I came into the day, y'all heard me say I wanted to come down and take out this daily low, and for it to go to the buy side. It did that, but it just didn't show my setup, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. But guess what it's doing? It's doing exactly what I predicted. You have to find where the draw on liquidity is. It has to take out a low, and it has to take out a high before it takes off every single time. And with learning ICT concepts, he says this works. It happens every single day at the same time. At the same time. It happened, but it's the way it happened. You know what I'm saying? The move happened right when I showed y'all. It took out the low. It showed the silver bullet right here, and it dipped in right here. But because of me, I did not want to take the trade because it was inside of the consolidation. But the silver bullet actually happened right here. Let me show y'all. It happened right here. It didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen, but this is the silver bullet between 10 and 11. You have plenty silver bullets. You have a 9, or you have a 3 to 4 a.m. for London session silver bullet between that time frame. 10 to 11 for New York. For afternoon session, you have 2 to 3 p.m. And then, of course, you have macros within those silver bullet times. So that's all you really need to know. That's the only time you really need to be getting in the market, is when there's a silver bullet and when there's a macro, because there's volume. Look at this. Volume, it's within this 950 to 1010 macro right here. Volume. This right here, you don't want to be trading this because it's already in consolidation. So it's like you have to know, you have to have enough common sense in the market, enough skin in the game. Be like, look, this is in the middle of a consolidation. Yes, it's a macro, but look at this. This trash. You don't want to be trading this. You don't want to. This comes from experience. You see, it's already in this consolidated area. Look at this. You don't want to trade this. So even though it is a macro, so you need to know when to trade a macro and when not to trade a macro. You don't want to trade in the middle of this crap. You can just look at it and see. Even though there's a gap right there. Even though there is a gap right here that it did respect. But still, like you want to have sense enough to know, okay, within that time frame, it's just too choppy. But it ended up being a setup within that. It went up for freaking, if you would have took this trade, stop loss your take profit could have been the 50% of that hourly candle, and your stop loss could have been probably at the end of this low, because this is the fair value gap formation with these 3 candles right here. So you really want to have your stop loss at the low of this second candle, and being that the first candle is, right next to it, this is the best stop loss placement you could have for this trade. And it would have worked out in your favor, but it didn't take out a high and it didn't take out a low. You know what I'm saying? So you got the you got to have a set amount of rules set when getting in these trades. But my drawn liquidity was correct. It took out the low. I waited for it to take out the low. It just wasn't my setup because of the conditions. Now, if this consolidation wasn't here, then when it took out this low, then I would have probably gotten in right there. But it just didn't look promising. It was just very ugly price action. But yeah, this was the silver bullet right here. And guess what? It was in around the macro time. 950 to 1010. See, you have to see it lines up with price. The fair value gap that happened for the 10 to 11 silver bullet, right at the macro time when it came down at 1010, right at the end of it, it bounced off of this gap. Like, it matches. It has to match with time. Around this every single day. If y'all back test or forward test or however you want to test it out, if you just look at the macro times, line up the macro times with the silver bullet times, I'm pretty sure you will find a setup around that time every single day. It may not happen the way you want it to happen. Like today, it didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen, but it happened. And from watching the ICT mentorship, he said that this happens every single day, and every single day there is a setup. It may not be a good setup, like I keep saying, but it's there. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you're that type of trader where you like, look, I would have took that. I would have took this right in the middle of this range. You would have. That's fine, because you could have took this move up right here. You could have took this move up right here. We could have made money off of that. But that's just not the way I trade. But say somebody else, one of y'all probably would have took this off of this gap. It did come back down and tap it and took off. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? That's a macro time for 850. But I'd rather wait. I'd rather have it to line up with a silver bullet though. That 850 macro, you don't really, that's all you really have to mess with that time. Because you would have to wait until 9:30, and then when 9:30 open happened, where's the candle? Right here. It didn't really do too much. I'm gonna tap back in. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you where to go. I'm gonna show you guys where to go. Because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people know about ICT. A lot of people don't know. That's why I have this channel, because you have a lot of people that never heard of ICT. Boom. Inner Circle Trader right here. Go to the playlist and find the 2022 ICT mentorship. Where is it at? Here it goes right here. 2022 ICT mentorship. It's 41 videos. Now, they are long videos. They are long videos, I'm telling you. They are very long. But if you take your time, I got to episode 10. And that's showing a lot. There's still tons of stuff that I don't know. I've only got to episode 10 out of 41. So imagine with the knowledge that I know just from watching 10 videos, how much knowledge you can get if you actually go through the whole thing. Give yourself 6 months. Don't try to get all that stuff in. I have my own notebook. I have a whole notebook for it that I've taken notes on. And the woman that I follow on live streams, her name is Tanya Trades. She has her notes, a PDF of her key points from the mentorship and the actual notes from each and every episode that I use. So that helped me too, because it kind of helps me so I can just really watch it and I'll have to keep stopping and pausing it to write notes. But I feel like if it's something that I really want to learn, then I'll go ahead and write it down. But yeah, she shared her notes. And I'm not sure if she still have it on her YouTube. She might, because when I started out the beginning of this year, she still had it on her YouTube. I'm not sure if she do now though. But yeah, y'all, if you're new to trading and you know trying to find something that works for you, and you see what I'm doing and you kind of get what I'm saying, you can understand it. This is where I got it from. This 2022 ICT mentorship. I promise you it will change your life. I promise you it will change your trading career if you really implement it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just try to, you know, give yourself, I say give yourself like the 5 to 10 videos, you know what I'm saying, and then back test what he's saying, and just try it out. But that's the setup that I look for, you know. But yeah, guys, it may be a quick one on today because I didn't really trade. My setup really didn't present itself, really. And I really didn't take. I probably would have ended up taking a trade, but you know, I temporarily deactivated because I hit my personal daily loss on my Topstep account, and that's the only account that I have right now. So I would have probably taken a trade, but it's just really best to sometimes, if your setup don't show up, don't even waste your capital. You know what I mean? Just don't waste your capital. You may come to the charts every day, but you don't have to trade every day. Well, let me delete this. You don't have to trade every day. You can show up to the charts every day, but then another thing, you wanna give yourself breaks. I'm still trying to learn that. I'm not gonna lie. You have to give yourself breaks too. You don't want to burn yourself out with trading every single day. You have to find something every single day. No, sometimes you need a break mentally, because at the end of the day, this is a lot of mental capital in your mind. Does Topstep X have an app version? Yes, they do. No, they don't have an app, but they have a browser. They have a browser that you can go in. Basically, go online on Topstep X and just like this, and it'll be the same thing on your phone. But they don't have an app. No, they don't have an actual app. I wish they did. Maybe that's something they might be working on this year. But one thing I've noticed about Topstep, with trading with them for June, July, August, September, October, trading for them for these 6-7 months, they try new stuff. They drop a lot of new stuff. Like all of this here, this personal daily loss wasn't here. They took off the daily limit. It used to be a daily limit. They took that completely off. So only rule you really have is not to hit your max, which is 2,000 for a 50K account. And then the other rule is you have a 50% rule, which means you only can make 50% of your target. Like say for this account is 3,000, you can only make 1,500 per day, per trading day. So that's the only 2 rules they have. That's why I like Topstep. The only reason why I ventured off to my funded futures, even though I was still trading on Topstep, is because my funded futures don't have that activation fee. And then for this, did my mouse just die? Hold on, y'all. I think my mouse just died. But yeah, I got the expert account. I got the expert account on my funded futures. I went ahead and copped that because they said the new year they're gonna be adjusting their prices. Okay, there you go. That's why I'm still using TradingView, because it make it easy for me to trade. Yeah. Yeah, you can trade on the go. But I mean, you can, but it's just in a browser instead of an app. So I just took this high and now it's pulling back again. So this 1050 to 1110 macro didn't really, it's just choppy and ugly. I mean, it did tap this gap right here, but like I said, you're still in this range. If you become funded, your contract changes. If the contract also lost, if you become, oh, you lost one of your funded account. If you become funded, your contract changed to 2 contract, and also your loss limit goes down to 1,500. Were you trading micros or minis? So Zib, I hope I said it right. Were you trading macros? I mean, talking about macros, micros or minis? Cause I trade micros. I don't trade minis. it shouldn't go down to yeah, you can still trade on the go. It will just be through a browser, that's all. And let me show you. I'm gonna show you what it looked like. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the mobile. I'm trying to get it out the light. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the mobile version. You can still hit sell and buy. You can still use, you know how many contracts you can use and stuff like that. That's what it looks like. You're procrastinating on opening up a $50 funding account. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. So you have to check your limits on the funding account dashboard. Yeah. But I know like once you get funded, like whatever you make, it does trail. It don't stay at that 2,000. Like say if you made 500, it'll probably go down some. I'm not sure how much, but it will go down. Yeah, you have to be careful with that for real. Because if you hit that amount, then yeah, they're gonna go ahead. They're gonna breach you on that. Okay, so it just filled in this hourly fair value gap. Because it hit the 50% earlier. Now it kind of tapped into it a little bit more. And now it's dropping. Now I'm not going to lie. This looking a little turtle soupish. But it's the fact that... Let me check the range real quick. It could be capping. Because you know it's still got to go into that premium. Yeah, it's technically still in the premium. Well, now it's dumping back into the discount, but I think it's capping. I think it's just a pullback just for it to go higher. I'm on my phone though. Yeah, that's the phone. Star. That's on the phone. It's looking a little turtle soupish, guys. But it's going right back into that consolidated area. See how it just kind of pushed stuff off it again? It pushed off right here before, out of the top of the consolidated area. That's what I'm working on now, y'all. Like moving my stop, because it's like if your stop is at the top of that second candle, if it goes past this second candle, more than likely the trade not gonna work out. I just learned that from the Forex Heist as well. To put that stop loss on that second candle, and it can be right here. But it's like if you can really have a higher risk to reward if you put it on that second candle. You'll only be risking 13 ticks. So if it goes up, if it goes against you, you just know like it's just gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? But then you can risk more. You can put a higher contract size. You know, if you lower your risk to reward, like you know, if it just hits that, it's just not gonna play out. So you can risk a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. If I were to get in on that trade, you know what I'm saying? So it took this high, came up, took this high. I think it's capped. I think it's capping. I think it's about to do this right here, y'all. I think it's gonna do this and continue to trade higher. I think it's capping. I think Nas is going to continue to push up and then displace higher. Thank you, Nail. Now, I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank y'all. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in, who pulled up this morning. Thank y'all, all 17 of y'all. Appreciate y'all. I didn't really take a trade on a combine or a prop firm or anything. I'm just basically watching price. I don't really, just watching and just giving gems, I guess, on what I know or whatever. Don't hesitate to ask questions if you have any, though. Because I'm pretty sure everybody, all the popular traders that stream aren't streaming today. So really just chilling. That's it. I have a hangnail out this world, man. I don't want to keep pulling it. But it's annoying. I think Nas capping. I think it's gonna continue to push up. Cause look how let's retest at the top of the consolidation box again. Oh, this hangnail. What's up? How trading doing today? I didn't take any trades on my accounts. I hit my personal max loss, personal daily max on my Topstep account, and I didn't want to put my funded futures account at risk. So, and I'm glad I didn't, because look at this price action. I mean, it could have been a bad opportunity once it took out this daily low. It just wasn't my setup. That's all. But it's okay. There's going to be days like this. Every day is not going to be a setup type day. Me personally, I just couldn't find a setup for... I just couldn't find it. That's why I said Nas was capping. When it came down, it just pulled back, man. I may take this paper trade right here. I guess just for entertainment. The bottom of this candle low. And then take profit would be this high. Yeah, long. But like I said, it's a paper account, so paper trade. It still can pull back because it has all this inefficiency here, but just a paper trade. Yeah, just a little paper trade. This is probably what it, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have taken it on the prop firm, but just by looking at price, how it kept rejecting, and this huge rejection off of this. Wow, this is an hourly gap too. Okay, so it's a 30-minute gap and an hourly gap. That's even better. That's even a more confluence that price don't want to trade any lower. Now it can still come back down and, you know, consolidate, but yeah, just a little paper trade. Price might come back down to the middle, to the 50%. It hasn't touched the 50% of that yet, so it tapped into it, but it didn't hit the middle of it. But I say this is like a 65% confident trade. This is definitely not an A+ setup, but it took out this high and then it pulled back. It's still risky because still has some consolidation down here. But just looking on the higher time frame, like I said, it's not wanting to close at all. Even on the hourly time frame, it did not close. It kept rejecting strong hourly wicks. Check my phone. Then how does the audio? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. If I was like on a combine, I would want to see the 50% hit. But I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you don't need that tap into the 50%. But it seemed like it's just like a better setup when it hits that 50%. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. And I'm back, guys. Thank y'all for waiting. Okay. I'm up 690 in one combined and climbed out of a fan. That's what's up, Investor Z. Locked out for the day. Yes. That's what I love about Topstep. You can lock yourself out. But anyone just joining, this is a paper trade. I'm not risking any type of funded capital at all. The price action just wasn't giving. But I figured I'd take a little paper trade just for entertainment purposes. See if this trade gonna play out because of the rejections, especially from the 30-minute and the 1 hour fair value gap here. It pulled back all the way back here. There's some imbalance here definitely on the 1 hour, so I think it's just gonna push up and take out this Asian London high right here. So I just didn't want to risk my prop firm capital. I just didn't want to risk it. I want to wait until January, but I'm gonna take a trade on Asian session on my funded futures because of the 7-day. I can't be inactive for more than 7 days, so if you happen to be taking this trade, please use proper risk management. Because as you can, I'm not taking it on a live, I won't say live, but on a prop firm account, challenge account. So that should tell you something. But I do see where this can continue to push up, but it's going to still end up pulling back. This was a huge pullback here. Spoke a lot of volume. So that's one way to be kind of confident that it's going to still have some buy pressure to the upside to take out this buy side liquidity / Asian London highs. So yeah. What? Welcome to your new trading combine. What? I've been had this account. I don't know. Did they give me another one or something? Oh, okay. So I just got an email from my funded futures saying that starting in January, the starter plan will be discontinued, but the 50K starter plan will remain available with adjusted pricing. If you purchase the starter plan before January 2025, you won't be affected. Starter Plus, this will become a permanent offering with adjusted pricing. Expert plan parameters will remain available with adjusted pricing. Milestone plan, starting in January, the milestone plan will be permanently available in 50K, 100K, and 150K options. Okay, that's something. So basically, the starter plan will be discontinued, but they turn around and say the 50K starter plan will remain available with adjusted price. Okay, so they won't have it for the higher amounts. They just won't have a 50K starter plan with adjusted pricing, meaning they're gonna go up. Starter Plus will basically have adjusted pricing. Basically, they're going up. And then the milestone plan will have it in 50K, 100K, and 150K. Alright, I got an email from Topstep as well, so let me see what Topstep is talking about. Oh, they're talking about the New Year's Day holiday trading hours. Okay. Okay, so on Tuesday, which is New Year's Eve, they'll be closed. Wednesday, they will be closed. But after 5, they'll be open. No trading will take place between 3:10 on Tuesday. Okay, so this trade ended up playing out. I just didn't want to risk my capital. I'm sorry. I just. Ooh.
Not until you calm down. I'm calm. Get in the car. Get in the car. I was trying to explain, but you damn near ran me over. Anthony, get in this car. I'm not getting in the car. I will get in the car when you're more calm and civilized. Get in the freaking car. That's calm and civilized? Nah, you don't. I dropped the phone. I need to get to a tight function. Honey, what are you doing? Oh, you gonna hit me? Did I not hit you?
Just get in the car. Bro, this is the skits, bro. I need somebody who watched Country Wayne skits. I need to vent, bro. He finally got caught. Just get in the car. Y'all hear that? I'm sorry. Okay, Turtle Garden been playing out since 10:20. Currently at 3. That's what's up, Turtle Garden. That's what's up. Good for you. Alright, let me go to the 1 hour. Let me just see what it's. 1 minute. Let me see what it's doing. Okay, so just tap that 1 minute gap right there. You see if it's going to invert it or is it going to come down or what? I would move the stop to like here, being that it pushed up some more. Good morning, Jamal Clark. Good morning. I'm practicing on I'm trading on a practice account, paper trading. Is it going to invert this? Or is it going to keep pushing up for buys? Is it going to do this? Or is it going to do this? And it looked like it's inverting it for buys. It filled in the whole gap to the T. It did not close below. So let's see how this next candle closed. No, I do not. Maybe, okay. Alright, so I had a lot of people ask that. Let me do a poll real quick. If I get all 21 people to say yes to this poll, then I will create a Discord. It'll be just for community purposes. If I decide to sell something or anything, then it'll just be for me. It'll just be coming for me. I wouldn't try to sell something that you already know, basically. Simple stuff. Okay, that's a good idea. What's up, Hitmaker E? What's up? Okay, that was a beautiful reaction off of there. Others do it, don't feel bad. I mean, yeah, but I was always one of those people, man. I was always one of those people you know, going into Discords, paying for stuff, and it never really helped me out. I'd rather give value for people that'll actually help people, you know, like. But I'm not gonna lie, if I do, then I can do more personalized stuff, like I don't know, just have some ideas. I don't know, because I don't want to have a Discord just to try to get money out of people. I don't want to. That's really not the reason why I want to have a Discord. It's really for like community stuff, you know. Because I mean, I know all of that stuff is going to come. Because the goal, of course, is to like get my YouTube monetized and stuff. Like, that's the goal. But I don't want to be that type trader making money off the people. I want to be the type of trader that's actually making money for real trading. And don't need no other people's money. That'll just be extra income for people who actually would want to, you know, invest in that person. Invest in you. Because of your personality. Because of you. Not just because of, you know what I'm saying? It's just too many people out there scamming people for stupid stuff. Like, paying for stuff that you can get for free somewhere else. You know? Like, no. It has to be like mad value. It has to be like a lot of value that even beginner traders can, you know, use. Because there's a lot of people that really don't know a lot about trading. And if they have like a mentor that really cares and that really want to see people succeed and really, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm still learning with y'all. It's not like, oh, I know it all, let me charge y'all for this. Like, no, like, I don't claim to know it all at all. I'm trying to make money like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it. But I want to be able to make money off of trading, not make money off of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Lawrence. Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, if you getting paid, if people paying you, you want to be able to have money off of people that really believe in you for real. That really have confidence in you. Like, okay, I'm gonna pay this $5 or whatever because I really believe in this person. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it just being like, oh, I'm just paying for something. Like, because I've been there, man. I've been there. If you can deliver, I think it's not a problem. Yeah, you're right. And that's another thing too. Like, when people be starting stuff, they don't really give the word. They just be doing stuff and they halfway doing it. They're like, dang, I paid for this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I paid for. Like, you paying for stuff and you're not even active. It has to be like a commitment there. Like, people paying their money, like, you have to deliver. Like, you have to do what you're saying you're paying for. And it's all about not always talking about it. It's about taking action and doing it. 'Cause a lot of people can talk up a good game. Are you funded or are you using your own capital? I was funded, the only AT. But I had Blue, 2 of my funded accounts, a couple of weeks ago. So I'm trading on Topstep and I have my funded futures account. But the goal is to be funded again. I did get a 5K payout. I have a video on that showing proof and everything from Topstep. Check that video out. Okay, that was a beautiful rejection right there. Was it a gap on a 2-minute or something? Sure was. It's a 2-minute gap right here. Let me see if it's gonna hold. I think the batteries in my mouse is about to... Yeah. What's up, Stephanie Artini? No, I never traded with Apex. My contract size, I won't really normally risk, like on New York session, I wouldn't go above 5 contracts, between 3 and 5 contracts with micros. I just feel like they just have too many rules. It may work, it may help me with my discipline, but I just feel like trading is already hard enough. Like, I don't need it to be even more difficult than what it is when I have to try to have so many rules, and I don't feel like all that. It's just too tedious. It's like you gotta know how to trade for real, like to do Apex. Not saying I don't, but I just rather not deal with the headache. I haven't got to that point of my trading journey where I can abide by every single rule if I'm not abiding by my rules. Oh, if something's in my eye. Yeah, man. Yes, for sure. For sure. That's what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, the people that say they got it all figured out, that put on a persona of like, oh yeah, I made $5,000 today, which may be true. Like the guy I follow, the Forex Heist, Kenzo, he be making money for real. He be making $20,000. He be showing his proof and everything. You know what I'm saying? But he also show his losses too. You know, he may not show it a lot, but you know, I know he a real person. So it's good to have somebody like that that's making big money that you can follow. First ever recently, when I take a trade today. Yes, I came back with it. Ooh, I had to fix my psychology and trust my strategy. The only AT, that's what's up. Congratulations on passing your first ever funded. You finally decided to take a trade today. You lost 1K, came back with 3K. That's what's up. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. It's about how you finish. That comeback was real. So you ended up with 2K. You lost 1K and then you got back double. That's what's up. Well, you got back 1K. That's what's up. That's psychology, man. That's you gotta make sure your psychology is right. And it's all about how you manage your trades too. Set it straight. That's what's up. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Your psychology, man. Gotta have that mental like psychology right. Cause that's like between 80 and 90% of trading, man. The decisions you make in your state of mind. If you upset about something, or you're sad about something, or you're depressed, it's best not to come to the charts because it's gonna show. You're not gonna be thinking straight. You're gonna be taking L's because your mind is really somewhere else. You gotta make sure you come to the charts like you focus. You 100% there, 110% there. Because the charts will mess with you. I'm telling you, if you're not all the way, if your psychology not straight, like at least the best of your ability, you know. I wouldn't say 100% because psychology, I feel like it's not always 100%, but 10% on a personal account easy. I'm trying to make it that on a proper. I can't. I'm like, I do it anyway. Well, it's the opposite with me though. It's the opposite. Like I can take trades on a prop firm, and it's like easy, but on my personal account, I'm like, I don't know. Are we in that 1150 macro right now, guys? That's why we had this volume to push up right here off this 2-minute fair value gap. That volume bounced right off of this 2-minute right here. When it came down, It pushed it down at 11:51, and then the volume pushed it right back off of it. We're heading into the end dog. New day opening gap, which it already done tapped into it and everything from Asian session. It consolidated around it, bounced up, pushed right through it like it wasn't there, inverted it on this next 5-minute candle. So now we headed back up to that area now. It could reject or it could invert it to continue to push up to this. I wanted to take out this Asian / London high over here. This this blue area is the London, and it's Asian, so I just kind of just wrapped it all in one. Technically the London high is like right here, but I just lined it up all in one take, really. So London high is like midnight open area right here. Okay, so it won't break above.
Not until you calm down. Really? You want to sleep with my best friend? What are you running to, Anthony? What the hell are you running? Anthony, come here.
This man running in the woods.
No way. You stay out here. You stay out here where you belong. Don't bring your tail back to my house.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta get my daily skits. My daily skits that I watch on Facebook is like The Young and the Restless. It's like Young and the Restless, like watching them doggone soap operas. How long I've been trading? 4 years. 2025 will make 5 for me. And I had my first payout in September, totaling up to 5K total. And I do have a video on that, by the way. Y'all go check it out. It's one of my first videos on my channel. Check it out. Go check it out. I have the proof and everything of my it showing in my account and everything from Topstep. Yeah, the only reason why I use my funded futures is, like I said, they don't have an activation fee. That's really the only reason why I use my funded futures. But I'm not gonna lie, Topstep is like the best prop firm. And they are they've been around for 10+ years. So if you're looking for a futures prop firm, Topstep is the way. I'm not affiliated with them yet, but that's coming. Hopefully they select me in the far near future, maybe by the end of 2025, to be affiliated with them and whatnot. I just started trading my funded futures, so I haven't really had any like payouts or anything with them yet to really kind of promote them like that. But I just know personally, payout wise and stuff like that, Topstep pays you out. You don't have to worry about all that crap with prop firms shutting down. They've been here. Everything that these prop firms are doing, Topstep did it first. I guarantee you. Guarantee. What made you want to pursue it more? Just the fact that I put in so much time, so many hours, so many years into this. I started. I found out about it in 2017. But then I ended up circling back, and it was approached to me on YouTube from Swaggy C. And I was like, hey, that's the same thing. So I started trading in 2020, which is, I'm pretty much like 90% of traders started in 2020, because that's when COVID hit and everybody was bored trying to make money. So I think like 90% of traders started in 2020. So that's when I started. And I started ICT concepts in January. I studied from January to May. So I studied for about 5-6 months, and then I started on Topstep in May. Got my first account. You know, just trying to get my feet wet. I wasn't really trying to be in a rush, but you know, I ended up getting funded, but of course I lost it. But to get that experience of having to pay out, that just gave me, that was what really made me pursue it more, because I figured that I can really do this for real in real life. Like I figured I know what it takes to get there, and I know that I can do it again. It's just that the conditions of the market with Q4 is kind of discouraging. I'm not gonna lie. They have one step, Jamal, one step. That's it. It just started 4 months ago, and just passed my first month of content. Word, Joshua, that is dope. That's huge, man. You're ahead of the curve. How old are you? You are ahead of the curve, man. And that's what I was saying. Like, back then, we didn't have prop firm. I think FTMO was like one of the first prop firms out there. Because at first, it was just all about building a personal live account. That's just what it was about. A lot of traders that have it now, that are basically profitable, they started with like Doyle. I know he started with a live account. Swaggy. I'm not sure about Mamba FX, but I think him too though, because I saw him in 2022. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, you young. I mean, I'm young too. I'm 32. But yeah, so you're starting at a good age, man. For real. Like, it's a lot of people I know that's like 17, 18, 19 years old that's just starting out. And I think the prop firms is the cheat code. Like, seriously, it's really the cheat code. And Topstep, I feel like, is the best, because they don't have a lot of rules. They only have 2 rules: hitting the max daily loss and not going over the 50% rule, which is 1,500. You can't make no more than 1,500. You can make that in 2 days. That's what I did with one of my other funded accounts that I had failed, when I breached. I made 1,500 one day and then 1,500 the other day. But I realized back then I was really over risking, and I feel like I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I feel like I got lucky. The price action was beautiful. I just kept winning, but I really wasn't. It's like everything was going my way. You can really get lucky, and I was able to get those payouts. But it's like after that, I've been chasing after that profitability with these prop firms ever since then. But the price action just ain't been the same. So it's like I had to adjust my risk management. I had to adjust a lot in that time, because my psychology was, okay, I was risking like 5-6 contracts, and I was making like $1,000, $1,200 per trade. Like I said, when I make that 1,500 twice, which was total up to 3,000 just to pass a top step combine, is like, I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. That September, like, I will never forget it. I will never forget September, bro. Hopefully September of 2025 will be like that. But price action just was beautiful. Everything was going I mean, every single trade, the same setups that I was showing y'all, like, everything was hitting, bro. I got lucky. And it's possible. You can get lucky in these charts, like, for real. Like how you can lose multiple times, you can win multiple times. You can be on like a 2-week winning streak, not gonna lie. And then all of a sudden, that price action ain't hitting no more, and them conditions is trash, and everything you take will be a L. So it's just, that's why it's very important to have a risk management plan. Have a plan. Have a journal. I have a video about the journal that I have a video about the journal that I use and how I journal my trades. Do you pay the monthly fee after you pass? No. After you pass, you do not have to worry about that fee. That's the same for my funded futures too, because I had to go to the chat and ask them about that. Yeah, so after I passed them 2 days, I paid my $49, and then I got funded $50K after that. After I passed. So you basically paying $49 to get funded for $50K. But at the end of the day, you really just getting a $2,000 account if you think about it. You only getting a $2,000 account because that's the amount that you can risk on the account. Don't look at it like, oh, I got $50,000 I can trade with. Nah, fam, you only got $2,000. Just think of it like that. You only have $2,000. That's why I said, like, if I were to do a live account in my own live, I have to put $2,000 in there, because that's what I'm used to with Topstep. So when you pass, don't get the big head. Just think, whatever that max loss is, that's how much of the account that you have to risk. You have a $2,000 account. I'm just giving you the real. That's just being 100 with you. You got a $2,000 account. So you have to build your risk management on how much you want to risk. How many trades are you giving yourself for me, I give myself between 5 to 10 trades. Like I'm taking, like my max for the day that I want to risk is 400. So that's really 5 trades. So I feel like I'm gonna end up winning at least a trade or 2 out of those 5 trades. So that's only giving myself 5 trades. But it's because for me personally, I don't want to like do like 150 or 250. Even though that may be the smart thing to do, but I just want to be able to risk a little more. You know what I'm saying? That's why risk management is very important. Like with this setup right here. This trade playing out very well, by the way. So this will be the time you will set your trade. I'll put it to the 50% of this right here. I won't put it all the way to break even, because it can come all the way down here and hit break even and then take off and then hit your TP. That's what happened to me Friday. What day is? That's what happened to me Monday. That's what happened to me Monday. So kind of want to move as your trade goes in profit, as far as managing your trades, you want to be able to move your stop loss up. Don't keep your risk so high. Move your stop loss up a little bit. It's okay to set it to break even, but like say right now, say if it come all the way down here and tap break even and then it just take off. It can do that. Especially NAS. Oh shoot. I'm trying to move this gap right here. Hold on. I guess I'll just have to use this bottom one right here. But yeah. Because it can always come down here and, you know, do whatever. But you don't want it to stop you all the way out. Because it can easily push right on back up. We're still in. Okay, so it's 10, it's 12:10 now. So the macro is officially over. The macro is officially over. ES is about to take out this Asian/London high right now. So if it takes that out, that's even more confidence that NAS should go ahead and take it out as well. But there is a new day opening gap right here. So kind of want to be mindful. We can always do this right here. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to keep that in mind if you're really trying to hold. But a lot of people normally go ahead and take profit, because I mean, you know, this is some good profit right here for anybody. I just did 2 cons on the practice account. I mean, not nothing too crazy. But yeah. But you always have a risk management, like I was saying. Give yourself a certain amount of trades before you know you're going to blow the account. You kind of want to give yourself some cushion, because you're going to lose some trades, but you kind of want to give yourself. That's what I learned from getting a payout and then struggling to get that payout again, because my risk management was all out of whack. I was risking way too much. Way too much. Even though I was making the money, I got lucky. I was making the money, but nobody just keep winning like that. The dollar amount per contract, because I'm used to first. Okay, I can show you in my journal, Jamal. Okay, so this is the amounts that I have. If you want to screenshot this, go ahead and screenshot this. Well, I guess when the chat kind of dissolve, but this is what I have for Asian and New York tick amounts, because for each session, well, for Asian session, the contracts measure a whole lot different. So one contracts, this is what a 1 to 2 risk to reward now. So 50 ticks is equal to 100. This with one contract, and 100 ticks, TP is 200. So 2 contracts, 200, 100 ticks. So basically, if it's one, just think of $100 you risking. If you want to risk that 50 ticks. 2 contracts, just think of you risking 200, 300, 400, 5, you risking 5. That's what a 1 to 2. You're risking 50 to make 100 ticks. You know what I'm saying? And I have it up to 5 contracts. I really need to do from 6 to 10 contracts as well. So with Asian session, 5 contracts is equal to 1 contract New York. So only 10 ticks is equals to $100, which is 50 ticks for New York session. So the contracts measure way different from Asian to London session. London session is the same for New York session. So once it hits after 12 a.m., then you go back to the regular contract size for New York, which is the one contract you're risking. You know, that's what a 1 to 2. So yeah, if you want to take a screenshot of this, if you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of that real quick. But yeah, but this trailer like it's playing out. But see how it's hitting 50% of this end dog. Let me see how it's gonna react off of it. Yes, sir. That's what you want to see. ES is about to take out that Asian. About to take out that high. Okay, you got it. Good, good, good. It's rejecting it a little bit, but ES gonna take that out for sure. So just looking for NAS to do the same thing. That's a nice little push right there. So yeah, you all the way up there. It's time to go ahead and start trailing your stop loss now. It's up there now. You don't take all risk off the table now. Take all risk off the table. So you're up 48, about 50 ticks right now. So that's good. So I say when it start to get in this area, you start pulling your stop loss into profit at least about 25% of the way of the 102 tick target. You just left the macro of 1050 to 1210. Okay, I got 19 votes. I had 21 people in the room when I said it, so I need 2 more votes. Then I'll start working on it this weekend as far as the Discord. But I gotta see how that all works. Gotta see how it all works and whatnot. So I know how to use Discord though, but as far as like owning one, it's a little different. So let me go over why this trade is playing out right now. Because on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, it tapped into a fair value gap. It pulled all the way back down here. There's no more hourly gaps until down here, and it already done tapped into this hourly imbalance here. So it pulled all the way back here. It did not close below this consolidation area. Not even on the 15. It did not close below. It closed below on the one, yeah, right here. But look at how it rejected off of this gap. When you have a gap that the 50% is on more than one time frame, that's a clear indication that price is going to bounce off and keep rejecting off of that area. Because it's the 30-minute, and look at it. It tapped the 50% to the T. Look at the 1 hour. It tapped 50% to the, so that's 2 higher time frames from the 1 minute that it dipped into perfectly. And look at all these wicks. So it's really not trying to close below here. See the 2 hour, even the 2 hour. But see the 2 hour, you know, it's a bigger, but still it's still tapped into it. So that's even more confluence. That's even a more confluence that price did not want to sell. So it has a lot of buy pressure here. That's one. So it rejected here. So I'm counting this count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. 7 hours. It was not trying to close below. So this is why this buy pressure is so high right now. Now on the higher time frame, have this weekly buy side liquidity up here, and we are definitely in a daily fair value gap right now. And I'm gonna tell you what percentage we are at right now. Yep, we about to fill it up to the 100%. We at 75% of this daily gap. So we're almost finished with filling up this whole daily fair value gap right here. This was halfway. It just hit right through it, dipped, and then it had a strong rejection off of that. Alright, so ES has officially taken Asian high. and London high here. So just looking for price to keep pushing up forward. This is midnight open, so I'm keeping an eye out on here. It can easily reject off of that as well from NAS. So it's just about, you know, being patient. You can take partials if you want. So I would say it's time to drag up that stop loss for sure. At least to this low right here. So you are officially risk free. This is called managing your trades. It's good to manage your trades. If I had like 5 contracts or 3 contracts, I would have definitely took a contract off once it broke this end dog, or even once it came back up to this Asia low. Could have took partials, or either right here or right here. But it really is up to your discretion though. So even if it comes back down here, you'll still be risk free. It doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter what the amount is. You just want to make sure you're taking some type of profit. Or if it rejects off this midnight open, then it will be time to go ahead and take off a partial. And I also use this risk chart right here. They have it for minis and they also have it for micros. So I basically, when I risk, I basically go off how many ticks I want to risk. So let's say for this trade right here, this would have been a stop loss. So that's 18 ticks. So I round it up to 19. So I'll go to 19 and I'll say, okay, if I want to risk, let's say no more than 200, I'll go to 190 and I'll risk 5. I'll risk 5 contracts. So I risk 5 contracts to make 102. So that's $1,000. It's $1,000 trade. You only risking $190 to make $1,000. That's not a bad risk to reward at all. So that's how you want to use your risk to reward. This new risk chart, I got it from the Unhappy Trader here on YouTube. Check him out. It's on one of his risk management videos. He's only selling it for like $6. Thank you, Wall Street Insights. Thank you so much. Thank you. But if you want to get this risk chart, the name of the channel is the Unhappy Trader, and he has it for only $6. I'm not sure if it's gone up yet, but I know as of last week it still was for $6. This has helped me tremendously with my risk management. I just go by how many ticks, and then I just, you know, to say how much I want to risk. I have in mind what I want to risk, like no more than 200 per trade. So there's 190, 5 contracts, boom. So you're risking $200, $190 to make 1,000. So see how it's dipping back down. So I'm new to trading on TradingView. So how do I take a partial? I know I probably have to go up here and do this. Like, how do I take a partial? Anybody know? Because I normally trade on Topstep X. Because this is where you want to take a partial. Because, thank you, Jamal. This is where you want to take a partial right here, because price is dipping down. So you want to go ahead and secure that. So if it comes back down here. What?
Can I have one of my things? My candy canes?
What did your mom say?
I didn't ask her because Nova, I said, can we both have
get it out.
But she wanted the colorful one, but I wanted the colorful
What time?
one.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
She's gonna get it out. My goddaughter, y'all. I don't know how to take partials, y'all. I would say this is a paper trade account, so, but I still need to learn it because I'm trading on TradingView from my funded futures. Okay, so you see how it's wicking right here on ES. Just be mindful of that, because it can. Let me see. You have a market structure shift right here. It's a fair value gap. It can tap into this gap and drop. So this would be a perfect place to take partials Take partials now. Take partials now. And then put your stop loss. Move your stop loss up. So if it come down here, I mean, it's up to your discretion where you want to put your partial at. Like if you want to, I mean, move your stop loss. But being that it's 2 contracts, this is definitely the perfect place to go ahead and take a partial. Take something off the table. Because it looked like it's pulling back right now. And see how it came up, pulled back here, came up, kind of pulled back a little bit. Price never just goes straight up. You always have to pull back a little bit before taking off. But you gotta watch ES. See ES over here? Alright, I got 24 votes for yes. Well, I want to say 24 votes. Got 21% that said no, so I'm not sure the specific amount of votes. 25. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll build a community. Let's all go together. That's what it's all about. A lot of people has been asking. So being that I had a lot of people ask, then I'll go ahead and do a Discord. So y'all just let me figure it out this weekend, and then I'll go ahead and end it. Thank y'all so much. 20 something. How many people? It'll show in a minute. That's what's up. That's more than what I expected. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to all the 20 people in here. God bless you all. We all here to grow and be better traders. I need to learn how to take, I need to take one off. I don't know how to take partials. I don't know how to take one off. But yeah, it's dropping. It's pulling back. So let me go to a higher time frame and see if there's like a gap somewhere. No, I think it's just a pullback, honestly. It tapped into this gap, but it didn't like go into it. Yeah, ES just tapped this midnight low. This midnight low. This midnight open right here. This orange line is a midnight open. I took it off on here. It was just too much in the way. But it just bounced off the midnight open for ES. Alright, so at least you'll be stopped out in profit. Alright. That's some profit. You gotta be grateful for some type of profit. Alright. But that was a little paper trade. It was a nice little push up. I still feel like it's gonna come back up and take out this Asia. I mean, ES did. ES took it out. But of course, NAS playing games, of course, like usual. That's why sometimes like ES be the best to take trades off of. To take a partial instead of closing a trade, just put it halfway. Yeah. Yeah. Could have done that too. But I don't know how to take a partial on TraderView. So I definitely have to learn that. That's why I took a paper trade. I definitely have to learn how to take partials. Because if I would have took a partial, I probably would have pulled it down a little bit more. But, you know. But I'm still like super confident that it's going to, even though I'm not like trading for real. I'm not trading on like prop firm or nothing today. I still feel like this is just a pullback. I think it's going to, like how it's having an impulse move to the downside, I think it's going to have an impulse to move back up to the upside. But it tapped into this gap, but it didn't tap all the way into it. When you see price in a rush like that, it's going to pull back, bro. It's going to pull it right back. It's not going nowhere. When you see price doing that crap, that impulsive move. Unless it's news, it's gonna go right back in the direction it was going in. And ES tapped into this gap here. What gap is this? What time frame gap is this? It might be that hourly gap. Yep, it's that hour gap on ES. It's that hour gap on NAS. Yep. They trade with Topstep. I mean Tradeovate, but they have their own prop firm. But they have other ones. Hold on, let me see. I'm about to show you right now. These are all the platforms that they use. Ninja Trader, Tradeovate, Cron Tower, whatever that is. I don't know about none of these brokers right here, but these are all the platforms that they use. I use Topstep X though for Topstep. I like their platform. I like their platform because it's just like TradingView. Like, it looked just like TradingView. It look just like TradingView. See, it says charts by TradingView down there. So yeah, that's why I like it. Yeah, if you were here earlier, I gave you the rundown on why I lost. This is my personal daily max loss. I give myself $400. I tried to fix it to 500. You do all type of stuff when you in drawdown. That's why I say, man, I show my journey, bro. I show my mistakes, what I did wrong. I know what I did wrong. I basically could have taken this move up to the upside, but I got so chopped up right here. I already done hit my max loss, so it is what it is. Thanks back to where. Have a blessed. You too, Jamal. No problem. Yeah, I'm about to hop on off of here in a couple of minutes. It's 12:30. I gotta get me something to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet, but thank you guys so much for chilling with me, tuning in. I love streaming. I love talking with you guys, giving out whatever information I have to give. I'm just a regular trader like everybody else, just like the 20 of you guys in here. I'm a regular trader just like you. The only difference is I'm showing my screen. That's it. But I'm definitely gonna be working on that Discord though, just to have a community so we all can grow together. And yeah, let's just, hey, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, man. God bless each and every one of you though. I pray y'all have a blessed rest of your day. We will be back here tomorrow between 9:20 and 9:30 a.m. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. There is no news tomorrow. That can either be a good, well, it's 1 p.m. news. Medium impact at 1 p.m. But by 1 p.m. I should be off the charts. So I ain't really trying to, same thing for the rest of this year between today and I think Monday. I think I went over Topstep. I got an email from them about their hours. So Friday may be the last day of streaming until 2025 because I think the markets are going to be closed on, I know they're going to be closed on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So we might can squeeze in a Monday streaming day. There's going to be, let me see, medium impact news 9:45 and 10 a.m. Yeah, medium impact news. So we'll definitely be back Thursday for sure. There's news at 8:30. So yeah, but we narrowing down Q4, you guys. We about to be out of Q4. Finally head into the new year with some fresh price action. I'm so excited. I cannot wait until 2025. This is going to be a better year trading wise. It's going to be a year to make better decisions, better risk management. And to each and every one of you in here, we're all going to be better traders. We got to have some type of goal. Write your goals down. Write what you want to accomplish for this year. Me personally, my goal was to make 10K, and I made half of that this year, so I'm proud of myself. more spiritually equipped as far as being in the word, reading the word, praying more. So I did so much better with that, with my personal spiritual walk with Christ. And I wanted to get another truck, and I wanted to get, well, I won't say another truck, but a truck. I wanted to get braces and learn more keys with the piano, because I'm also a musician. So I didn't get braces, I didn't get my truck, and I didn't learn more keys this year. So those are going to be, I'm going to put that on my list for 2025 as well. But yeah, have some goals, you guys, and try to meet those goals. Do what you can to just be a better trader, man. And even a better person off the chart as well. It's not always about trading all the time. It's good to take breaks when needed. Live your life outside of trading as well. Don't be so much on the charts all the time to where you don't know what life is beyond trading. It's good to lock in. I have to tell myself too. I'm preaching to myself as well. I be on the charts way too long. Sometimes when I trade, I just sit here and I continue to study, and because that's just the passion. When you're passionate about something, you want to just be so much better, every time you come to the chart. So it's good to take breaks from time to time. But I'm gonna wrap this stream up. It did come back down here and hit this gap though. Like I said, it was a pullback. Whenever price be moving that fast like that, it's gonna go right back up. It's gonna go right back up. But yeah, I still believe that price is going to hit this Asian London high. ES already took it out, so just look for NAS to do that as well. So if you still trading for the rest of the day, I feel like this is drawing liquidity right now. Probably find a setup to push it up. It did bounce out this gap so far, but just use proper risk management. Don't overtrade. If like I didn't take a trade on my prop firm on my funded futures today. I was trying to be disciplined. I just took a paper trade. It hit the break even, stopped me out in profit. That's what you want. You never want it. I mean, it'll happen to hit your stop loss, but I'm just saying, like, if you end the trade at least over 25 points, you need to set it to break even or something, or secure something, or just take all risk off the table. You don't want to be so much in profit to where you still have your account at risk. That's another thing I had to learn too, is managing your trades. Like, make sure you manage your trade, guys, and make sure you journal your trades as well. Like, this is the journal that I use. I use Notion. I do have a video on this, but this is what I use. Like, I journaled my trade from Asian session last night. I have the day, if it was red, meaning that I lost, and I put what happened. I got stopped out. Should have taken a profit instead of letting it come down, which I was in profit right here. I went ahead and set it to break even, but then I ended up getting stopped out, and I think I got right back in, and then the price just chopped up. Yeah, price came right back down and just chopped up, and I got in sales here, thinking it was going to sell because I thought it was inverting these gaps. I thought these were inverted fair value gaps, but it ended up taking off anyway. So what I could have done better, I could have just waited for another setup instead of kept getting in. So there's still some areas that I can improve on myself. Like I said, I don't have it all figured out. I'm just showing you guys my journey. So love you all. Thank you so much for pulling up with me and hearing me talk for hours. How long have I been on here? I've been on here for 3 hours and 13 minutes. So thank you so much just for being here. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow between 9:20 and 9:30 a.m. Peace.
Entertainment.